Hey, what's up? What's going on? Daria Jackson Ligonier here, co founder of Online Success Made Simple. I am also the other half of the New York Power Couple, and I am also the owner of Side Hustles to Consider, that huge group where people come and they showcase their side hustles. So if you have a side hustle, and you would like to showcase it in front of 20,000 people, because there are people that come into that group each and every day just looking for a side hustle. So you may develop some partners. I suggest you go in there and make some friends and see who needs your products and services. So if you are popping on, just let me know where you're coming from. Say, hey, what's going on? Also, put hashtag live in the comments so I can say hello to you and, shout you out in my broadcast. So, first of all, Happy New Year. We are in 2024, and I heard this early today, so I'm pretty much going to roll with it. And we are going to strive for more in 2024, right? So, today, I want to talk to you about something that a lot of entrepreneurs don't really talk about much, but they just do because it's part of business. And that is setting yourself up for your tax preparer. You want to do that early. Today is it's the 4th, I believe. I believe today is the 4th of the month. Yes, it's January 4th. So we're only 4 days in. So if you do this early, by the end of the year, you won't be all stressed out trying to get your receipts together. So I just want to share with you what it is that I started today, because I usually try to do it on the first or the second. And I'm doing it today. And what I'm doing is I'm organizing my receipts as I get them. So I just want to share with you my process. But before I get into that, I want to share with you guys what came in the mail for me today. Do y'all like my t-shirt? So I am focusing on positivity. I'm more conscious of what's going in between my ears, what's coming out my mouth, and not only that, but what I'm wearing. When you're in this world of entrepreneurship, you have to have faith, okay? Because life is crazy right now. When I say it's crazy, it is crazy. So you got to have faith. So this is my faith t-shirt. It comes in other colors as well. So I got the gray because I don't have a lot of gray t-shirts. And since I am a retired teacher, t-shirts have become my attire. So now if you would like to get one of these t-shirts, just hit me up and I'll send you a link, show you where you can purchase yours. And you also can sell them for yourself if you want. But moving on, just want to tell you guys that. So what I do to set myself up, I had a whole bunch of receipts sitting on the table. So I do a couple of things with those receipts. I have an app called Fetch. I don't know if you're familiar with that app, Fetch. I'll put the link under this video. And what you do is you take a picture of your receipts and you get points, right? I love things with incentives, rewards, and points and things like that. So you get a certain amount of points, and it doesn't matter what kind of receipt it is, as long as it's not a bank receipt, right? And it doesn't take receipts from the post office. Like if you're mailing out something, those receipts, it doesn't accept those, right? But pretty much everything else, supermarket, if you're going out to eat, you go into Walmart, Home Depot, whatever, wherever you get your receipts from, gas, etc. So you take a picture of the receipt. So first you download the app Fetch, right? You take a picture of the receipt. It's going to give you a certain amount of points. When you join, it's free. You're going to get a certain amount of points. It all depends on what promotion they have going on. And you get those points. The points accumulate. And once you accumulate accumulate enough points, you can get gift cards. I love to shop at Amazon. So that's my discount for Amazon, right? So, but you can do it for Target and so many stores, Sephora, Victoria's Secret, a whole bunch of stores that you can get gift cards for. But I do it for Amazon. And then once you get that certain amount, I think it's either 10,000 points, 12,000 points, whatever it is. So I do all the receipts that come in this house. So everybody knows when you come home, put your receipts on the table. So I have them on the table. And then, so I do that process, right? Every day, every other day. Sometimes it might be a week or go by, and then I'll sit and then I'll just take a picture of all the receipts, right? So once I make a picture of all the receipts, then I have these envelopes. And I have these envelopes. I have everything organized by what I know I can deduct. Now, I'm not a tax preparer professional, but because I am a homeowner and I do own a business, there are certain things that I know that I learned from my tax preparer that I can write off. So I will write it on the envelope. Like I know I can write off my office and postage stuff, right? So I have an envelope for that. So when I go to the post office, when I get stuff from Staples, that goes in that envelope. So at the end of the year, I have all of my receipts in this envelope in reference to office and postage. Then I have one for the supermarket, I have one for pet supplies, and then some of them we use them for other things. Like my husband, he's the pet person, but every now and then he may want to take something back. So then he knows he can go into the pet supplies. So this is stuff that comes in here all the time. So it's like a dual purpose. The supermarket one, I have one for that. Home repairs, right? I know that I have to do home repairs, health and beauty, networking meals. I go out and I connect with people in person, and we'll go maybe to Panera Bread or maybe go and sit in McDonald's or something. So that's something that you can write off, right? Like I said, make sure that you speak to your tax preparer. And also, there is a training in Online Success Made Simple that was done by a professional tax preparer for network marketers, and she gives you a lot of tips on what you can write off. So make sure you go over there. It's in the guide section, right? So uniform, car and gas, right? Oh, shoot, I had passed post office here twice. My landscaping, and then other things that might be general that I know I may not be able to use to write off, but I separate them. So you want to separate your receipts from the jump so that when tax preparation time comes, you already have your receipts in order, and then it's just a matter of tallying things up. So a lot of people do not like to talk about that because it's not fun. But it's something that you have to do. So this is the time of the year where companies start to send out 1099s for the previous year. So you have to start getting your papers together to see your tax preparer. I probably won't see my tax preparer until February or March. So you want to start getting that stuff together if you didn't from last year. So now if you start early by just going to the 99-cent store, get a pack of envelopes, label the envelopes for what you need to label them for. That way you have everything in one envelope. By the end of the year, you're good to go. You have everything in order. Now, an even quicker way to do it is that you can use a software. Again, that software, the name of that software is in Online Success Made Simple in the guide section. So make sure you go in there and you make sure that you click on the video, and under that video is the link to the app that I use. I use an app called Hurdler. and it's very easy. You can track your mileage. Also, it tracks all the accounts that you load into it. So if there's your business, you want to load your business bank account in there. So it will record what is what's spent, your expenditures, and also what's coming in. So all that stuff is in the app. When you make purchases, the app may not know what to allocate it towards. You go in the app and you do that. You can probably do a whole year's worth probably within an hour. That's how sophisticated the app is. Then the app creates reports for you that you can give to your tax preparer. So you'll have everything that you need in that app and on that paper. So the tax preparer will have the numbers. You can even go over what category certain things may go in, because they change the tax laws every year. So what you were able to write off last year doesn't necessarily mean that you can write it off this year. So you do your due diligence and you do what it is that you do know. And then when you get to your tax preparer, they can tighten everything up for you and let you know what it is, what categories you can now write off. That is so important. I'm gonna tell you, I used to hate, oh my God, getting all those papers together, because I waited until the last minute. So I was stressed out. So if you start doing a little bit each month, by the end of the year, you pretty much have everything. It's just a matter of going inside the app. And even as things are uploaded into the app, what you spend and what it is that you're earning, you can put it in the right category as you go along. Or you could just wait until the end of the year, sit down for about an hour, hour and a half, and then you just categorize everything. And then you print out the reports, and that's it. It makes life so much easier. So you can get started with the app for free. I forgot how long the trial is, but there is a trial period because I've had it for over a year now, and I do pay for it. And for me, it's a lifesaver. Anything that saves me time is what I use. So I believe in tools. When you have a business, you should have the tools to help make your job easier. So if you have not yet began to began to get your taxes and stuff together, your paperwork, um don't wait. Don't wait. At least start organizing yourself now for this year, because we're only 4 days in, right? Then last year, now this is what I did. I learned about that app at the end of the year. So I signed into the app, created my free account. As a matter of fact, you can sign up for free and use the free version. But I did upgrade to upgrade version because it just unlocked a lot more things that I needed, and it's just well worth it. So you connect your accounts to it, your credit cards, your debit cards. So the app can make a record of your purchases and your earnings, and then that way it will be put in the right categories. You'll be able to put in the right categories, and then create a report at the end of the year. So I did mine. The first time I used it was in December, because I was just sitting there frustrated. I'm like, oh my God, it got to be an easy way, or a better way. And I started researching, and I found that app, Hurdler. And oh my God, within, I say, an hour, maybe less, I had everything characterized. I wasn't sure about a couple of things. So they do have a live feature on the side. So I was able to get the help that I needed. And I was like, oh my God, thank the Lord. because oh, I was stressing. I was stressing. So um preparing myself with the physical receipts every year. I have them, you know, in the right category. And then I also have the digital receipts, which would be my bank statements, where and my credit card statements, where it shows what I spent, what I earned. So just make sure that you're preparing yourself. You start now, and by the end of the year, you're good to go because you'll have everything together. So make sure you go to the 99-cent store or Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, whatever you got around your way. Get these envelopes, label the envelopes for the types of receipts and items that you buy, and then as you make your purchases and you take your receipts out your bag, you put them in these envelopes. That way you'll be able to find, number one, you'll be able to find them if you have a return or have to refer to it. And then number two, they're in the right category, so that when you do your write-offs, you'll have everything together. And once you learn the write-offs that you have, then that's what you use. That's how you characterize your envelopes, by that. Okay. So that's all I have for you today. I appreciate you hopping on. I see a couple of people are here. What's up? What's going on? Thank you for tuning in. If you got value from this, put value in the comments, hashtag value. I really appreciate you. And remember, head over to Online Success Made Simple so that you can check out the video on what it is that network marketers, tax preparing for network marketers. So you'll learn what it is that you can write off. You can also get access to the app that I am using. So until next time, I'll see you on the social media streets and all my groups. I just want to give a shout out to everybody that's watching. Thank you. Thank you for watching, those that are watching me on YouTube, on LinkedIn, on Facebook, whether you're on my profile, whether you're on in my group or on my pages. I want you to know that I appreciate you. When you watch this video after the live, put hashtag replay. Let a sister know that you did come through, and I'll see you in the next video. Have an amazing day. Bye.